Welcome back. We are getting ready for an epic adventure, an overnight trip in the Bonafide EX123, and I'm super excited about it. While I was installing some new features on my kayak, I wanted to go ahead and answer a question for myself. What can I take on this overnight float trip? What's the storage capacity of this Bonafide expedition? So I was like, well, if I had that question, maybe you'll have the same question. So I'm gonna walk you through basically what I packed out in the tank well behind the seat. Now, of course, there's storage up in front by my feet, and that's where I'll keep my cooler bag, stuff like that, maybe some tackle. Also, I have the kayak crate where I can store tackle on top as well. But I just want to show you what all fits inside that back hatch. So let's go ahead and pull out what I got packed in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's inside this hatch, but if you look, there's no bulge. The hatch is down and flush. It's not bulging up or up like that. So basically I stuffed it as tight as I could where I wouldn't interfere with the seal at all. Don't want to interfere with that. So let's go ahead and open up and take a look-see. Look at that. And I still have some gaps where I can shove some things in the side and all that. All right, first things first. You all know how important it is to have first aid on you at all times. This is just a first aid kit. Here's the size of my hand, so it's got quite a bit of options in here for worst circumstance to just a little scratch. I also have my pot set. This has a skillet, a pot, some spoons and all that. Just a nice little convenient, packed out little camp cook set. Let's say you have that friend and they're on a Tarpon 100 with a small little oval hatch and they can't really access down in their hole real well. Well, my wife, for example, her sleeping bag don't fit in that hatch too well, so I can even pack my friends or my spouse's sleepwear as well. And her bag is actually a real thick bag. It's a 20-degree bag, so the lower, the thicker, of course. So that's a real thick and long sleeping bag. All right, right here, I'm going to drop a video down in the videos. You'll have to search for it a little bit. I made a video a while back about these Space Saver bags, especially by Ziploc. These are waterproof. It's got a watertight seal, and these things are awesome. I mean, you can shape and mold it to fit into any place, and they're really inexpensive versus this dry bag right here. So if you want a cheap way and some dry bags for your kayak mission, kayak trip, look into the Ziploc waterproof space-saving bags. Inside this bag, I'm not going to show you everything, but this is all my oils, my seasoning, my fuel, my jet boil, flash, all that stuff, frying pans, all that stuff, my coffee even. Everything I need to eat and cook and season things appropriately is in here. Also, I have some dude wipes that are 100% biodegradable. They're in here as well. So everything I need to for hygiene and for cooking is in this right here. I also have 2 Mountain House meals right here as well. So I'm not going to go through all that. If you want to see that in more detail, let me know in the comments below. So all that huge package. Then last but not least, I have an actual dry bag right here. Now if you look, I actually shoved it up in here. It's perfect. This dry bag, this is a 40-liter dry bag, fits perfectly sideways right here. I'm going to show you what's inside this dry bag. Go ahead and pull it out. All right, now again, this is a 40-liter bag. This is a big bag. That back hatch is really, really tall, and it's the same height as it. So anyways, I want to show you what's inside this dry bag. Again, to show you how much stuff actually fits down in this tank well. All right, just so you'll know, I'm not editing or doing anything, cutting and pasting stuff in here. I have a Salada 2-person tent by Kelty. I have a hammock. Let's say that there's a good spot to have a hammock. then I don't have to pull out the big tent. I can just use the hammock instead. So that's inside this bag as well. I have my camp roll-up pillow. This is an awesome, awesome pillow for camping and overnight trips, especially in a kayak where space is limited. I have my blow-up mattress, my climate insulated static V little blow-up pad. It's not really a mattress, it's more of a pad. Very comfortable though. It works with hammocks as well. Then I have my 40-degree sleeping bag. That was all inside of this fill-free dry bag. So actually this hatch does hold a lot of gear, which is awesome, especially when you're camping out of a kayak. Now, this is just the back hatch. Of course, you'll have to excuse the mess now. I've been just piling stuff in here after I take it out. But you still have plenty of space. This is a 12-can cooler bag. This is a 12-foot long boat, so this will not even interfere with my feet at all. It's shoved up way up in the nose. So I can just have the strap out and pull it when I need a drink or something cold to consume. But I can also put more gear on the sides of this cooler bag as well. Again, I'm not going to walk you through all the specific details, what I actually packed out, but y'all kind of get the point. This back tank well, it's got tons of storage capacity. I am really loving the Bonafide Expedition 123, and I had a question myself. I'm like, well, how much stuff can I actually bring on a trip and not overweight this down? And this actually not a lot of weight. It's a lot of light stuff like a sleeping bag, pillow, stuff like that. So I'm not adding tons of weight. And the weight capacity of this boat is pretty huge anyways. Now, too much weight could cut into your performance of paddling and tracking and turning and all that, but what I've packed out for this overnight trip is not going to hinder that whatsoever. So I am super excited about this upcoming trip. I hope you are too. Stay tuned for that trip. But I hope this answered a question about the storage capacity of the Bonafide Expedition. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up and keep track of my upcoming adventures. Well, thanks for watching. I hope to catch you on the next one. Another healthy one from the shoals. Pretty fish. All right, he's ready. He gone.